Everybody, I'm gonna do an update on the homeless shelter. I know y'all probably won't see this video on time because I have so many videos in my phone that I need to edit. Not really edit so much because I really don't edit because I'm not at home. I don't have a LAN computer to edit, but I just kind of put out the videos as I do them. And when you do YouTube or whatever, your phone gets backed up with products, like you know, with videos or whatever. So I have a lot of videos to render, so you guys just stay tuned. But I do have an update on the home front. Last night I went to the homeless shelter, and guess what? There were 2 new girls inside my room. So now we have 4 women inside of my bedroom now. Yeah, y'all. And I'm going to update you guys on the shenanigans that's going to unfold with that. So that is the ups and downs of homeless shelters. When you come back from work or wherever you're at, you might have new people that pop up inside your bedroom. Yeah, and you have to figure out, who am I in the room with now? What is up with this person? Does this person have medical issues? Does this person have a drug problem? Does this person sleepwalk? Does this person have a mental thing going on inside their mind? So that is something that I think about. You know, I just don't sleep there and not question my neighbors. You know what I'm saying? So you got to keep your head on the swivel, and you got to try to figure out and know the people that are around you. Like I said, when I went into that room, they moved me from the mommy's room and they moved me to a single woman's room, which is only single women that don't have children. I'm saying don't have children with them. Some of the women do have children. The children might be living with family members or whatever the case may have you. Everybody has a different situation going on, so, you know. But when I moved into that room, there were only 3 other women in there, 3 other single women without kids. And 3 days into me being in that room, one of the girls that was on the top bunk, she went home. And I was happy about that because she seemed like she kind of had a little attitude. So I'm glad she kind of just moved on or whatever. So I was happy about that. And the 2 other women that were in the room with me, one of the girls work at a fast food restaurant, and one of the other ladies, I think she has like a disability. So, and she's really no problem. The other girl that's work at Wendy's, really no problem. So now I have 2 more roommates that I have to try to figure out what their movements are. You know what I'm saying? Every time I hear something moving at night, when I hear that door open, I'm up, I'm looking around, I'm focused. Even in my sleep, I'm looking around and see who's around me because, you know, you got to. You got to have your head on the swivel. And today's my day off, so I got a couple little errands that I have to run, and I'm trying to go do laundry, and I'm going to the dentist actually, so I'm going to go get that out of the way, and I'm going to go to Walmart and get me some mace. I had some mace, but I had a court date Monday, and then the courthouse took my mace. They were like, oh, you can't have this in there. So I'm like, okay, whatever. So yeah, I got 2 more roommates. I came in last night around, I think I came in before 8 o'clock. Like it was 7:45, 7:50 I came in, signed in. It was fairly quiet yesterday. I heard a few little kids crying and stuff like that, but it was fairly peaceful when I got back there around almost 8 o'clock last night. Can't really complain too much. I didn't hear people up yelling, screaming, cussing, fussing like they do early in the morning. So, let them know I was here, gave them my paperwork. I had the paperwork of my housing searches. They want to see that I searched for home, like, you know, an apartment or whatever. They want to see that I did that. So I got to do 5 of those per week, which is fine for me. It's no problem to, you know, submit some paperwork. Because if I don't submit that paperwork, I can't stay there. Because I have a job. So, and if you don't have a job, then you have to go job hunting, and then you have to go apartment searching or whatever. I had to do it anyway, regardless if I'm going to get the place now or not, or regardless if I have the money to get it or not. It doesn't matter. I still have to do these apartment searches. So that's what I've been doing. And I gave them the paperwork, and then after I submitted the paperwork to them, I went to my room, and then that's when I found out that I had 2 more roommates. I don't know what they look like or anything because it was dark in the room last night, and I went in the room at 8 o'clock at night. And that's another thing about having a roommate that I do want to talk about in another video. yeah, I'm going to talk about that in another video. I don't want to really spill too much in this one, but so far I don't know how to call it or what to say. I don't know if these women work. I don't know if they have a car. I'm not sure how they got there. I don't know what the outcome, why they're in there or whatever happened. Because I think it's 2 single ladies' rooms. There's one on my side. Then there's another single ladies' room on the other side, apparently. So I think that one probably has 2, 4, 6. It's able enough to house 6 single women. So 6 and 6 is 12. So I guess they could hold 12 single women, and then the rest are like mommies that got babies or whatever. But like I said, when I first came there, they put me into a room that had mommies with babies all over the place and older kids or whatever. So I was like, no, I didn't have a choice. I just took the bed. When you homeless, you take what you can get. You don't sit there and say, well, I can't be in here. I don't want that. You don't have that option. You take what they give you or you leave. So that's another shenanigan with the homeless shelter. I'm going to keep y'all updated on, how things unfold with these new women. I got my eye open. Don't like sharing rooms with people like that, but when you're in a homeless shelter, you really have no choice. It's either you share the room or you hit the streets. So I'd rather share the room rather than hit the streets. But yeah, the homeless shelter is, I'm over it, but I got to do what I have to do as far as trying to find a place, and hopefully they have programs coming up soon that I can use to get out of that shelter. So keep my fingers crossed, and you guys keep me in your prayers, and I'll talk to you soon.